Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the B.Y.U. Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Kalani Sitake has B.Y.U. trending. He's got a new contract. He's got stability, coming off one of the best seasons in school history at 12-2. But they are not satisfied, just narrowly missing the college football playoff. The Cougars have more to prove in college football this season. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On the move, it's Martin. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Release to the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Past the 45. Maybe a crease. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Looks as if B.Y.U will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quick release on the RPO. There's a crease. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Pulls it in, it's Lyons. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Third down play from the gun. On target. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Throwing, say it. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as B.Y.U tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go.
Could be an alley. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house.
to advance on the football.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offense and quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. B.Y.U. coming to the line with 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finding some room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Well, on that incompletion, I think it's just a case of the quarterback just putting way too much heat on that throw.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeyer. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. This one's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And they get it down short of the first down marker.
And Man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on fourth down. Like, third down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the second time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but defense prepared, ready to rock and roll. They make the play, and they get the turnover.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Say it. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Really good job by this defense, understanding tendencies and what they like to do. When they're backed up and they've got this field position, instead of trying to dink and dunk or run the football, they want to take shots, make the big play. Defense more than ready, playing the deep ball, covering all of that ground really, really well.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. He makes the catch at the 10. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The play action fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Tigers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Trying to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it to the right side. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Third and 6 yards to go. Say it. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Calls his own number. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that 1st down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the 1st down marker. Turnover on downs.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Just too much juice on that one. Here mails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Martin. Here's a little room there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I like the idea defensively here, too. Now, you got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running inside, it's Martin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Here comes the two-point try. This is a designed run. Crosses the goal line for the two-point conversion, and it's an 11-point game. Fielded in the end zone, it's crossed. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Man, that is so much easier said than done. To be a linebacker and have to play the run and then break on the running back and then tackle him in open space, like you've got to be a really, really good athlete. It started with his eyes, seeing the running back creep out to the flat, breaking on it, and then being physical for the tackle.
Here's Sayin to throw. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll try the left side. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Cougars! How about that D making the play and lining up the board and swinging some momentum in their favor?
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How how much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Throwing, say it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Makes the grab in their space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll run it. It's Jackson. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Julian with the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he added the extra point.
B.Y.U. 16. Number 96. Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games. And
oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Say it. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
You know, could that be the play that changes the... the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive
Yo, bro, nobody told me I was getting the force. Like, the nigga N's been mum. He ain't say nothing to me. Nobody said nothing, bro. I'm sitting there. I asked ends and everything. Bro, listen, Smoke. Wait, listen. The nigga gave me literally like 1 hour of availability. Talk about 9. I'm like, nah, bro. Then the nigga all of a sudden could play. But I'm like, yo, bro, like, that's funny. Like, you tried to pull some fat shit because just earlier you wasn't able to play. Now all of a sudden you could play. Like, I called them out on it.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
In this moment of the game, late, you need
Freezing.
your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the fourth quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
Ball's at the 29.
Bro, nobody gave me confirmation. That's the problem with ends. Like, he don't give confirmation on nothing, bro. He just leave people in the dark.
Off the play fake.
Cause nobody told me nothing. Nobody told me nothing, and I got fucking recruits and everything. Lens didn't tell me nothing, bro. I'm actually gonna text Ends and curse them out now. Cause like, why wouldn't you tell me I was already getting the force, bro? That's bullshit. I done maneuver time and everything, and I end up losing. That's Ends, bro. Ends, I don't know, bro. Ends off his game right now.
Work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Nobody confirmed shit, bro.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
Huh? You let one in? All right, I'm coming.
Back to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buckmeyer. Drag.
Hold on.
Man, you gotta
Endzone pissed me off on this one, Brody.
You're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the...
Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete.
Bro, that's because I didn't know.
Strike for 6.
I didn't know because no one told me.
Even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Nah, his nigga gotta win.
He's got his man. That completion gets him inside the
I don't know.
10,
He would have been 1 and 3 though.
Out of room to defend. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, B.Y.U.
You see it?
They were done.
Where?
They're not. They're back, baby.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Could that happen? He misses the extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Number 89, set to kick off.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.